information on your body, and we can help you learn how to manage that through plants.
One of the things that I've noticed over the last, 3, 4, 5 years or so, is that the world of social media has gotten very confusing. How many of you guys feel like when you turn on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you just get confused because everybody seems to have the answer to your problems? Raise your hand. Yeah, lots of them. Okay. So one of the things I like to do is try and dispel a lot of the myths that are circulating in the world of blood glucose management and how to lower your cholesterol, how to lower your blood pressure using actual evidence-based science. So if you want to learn science, Indigo has it all for you. We can have some fun together. So we'll have fun together. We'll learn together, and hopefully we can dispel just a little bit of that confusion.
Graduate from the University of Michigan Medical School. Now, there is a typo in this, and it says you've been a lifestyle medicine family physician in Ann Arbor since 1885. I'm thinking that was your great-grandfather. Yeah. You have a special interest in plant-based health and nutrition, supporting people of all ages, serving over 500,000 patients in Southeast Michigan. And you are going to be, what classes are you going to teach?
So yes, thanks everybody. It's great to be here. 48 years ago to date, March 8th, was my last red meat. It was a Burger King burger. In August of that year was my last chicken at my brother's wedding, and in December was my last seafood. I read a book, Diet for a Small Planet. Ever heard of it? Animal Liberation. But then I made it my mission as a physician to study the health aspects of nutrition, whole food, plant-based eating. Tomorrow, our class, you're going to learn about the top 10 things you didn't even know you want to know about a deep dive into whole food, plant-based eating. Tuesday is 8 Keys for Health and Success, kind of looking through all the lifestyle medicine pillars, playbook for health and vitality well into your elder years. And then Friday, I think Friday is the stress-related pillars. Most often people think about nutrition and exercise as the main pillars of lifestyle medicine, but stress management, sleep, social connectedness are also critically important. We're going to cover it all. Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. Of the food movement. Gene Bauer started Farm Sanctuary. Give it up for Farm Sanctuary. Yeah. And he started funding Farm Sanctuary originally by selling hot dogs at Grateful Dead concerts. Vegan hot dogs. Okay. You have educated the millions about the plight of farm animals and the negative impacts of factory farming. And you've inspired a whole international movement. Thank you very much. Tell us what you're going to be talking about this week.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's wonderful to be here. I will be speaking about changing hearts and minds about animals and food. I'm speaking at 4:15 today about the history of investigating places, finding living animals literally in trash cans and rescuing them. And we try to bring hope to a very difficult reality of animal agriculture. And also today I'm going to be showing a really interesting video. We've done a lot of media over the years, and often you get surprising positive things. And I'll give two possibilities. That I was on Jon Stewart once, I was on Tucker Carlson once. And I'll show one of those tonight, and you'll be surprised, I think, by what you see.
Great, I love it. Thank you, Gene. Ocean Robbins, the founder and CEO of the million-member Food Revolution Network. She's the author of the bestsellers Foodie, One Day Food Revolution, and Real Superfoods. Please tell us what you're going to be doing this week.
Well, tomorrow morning, right in here, we'll be talking about the intersection of health and planet. We're going to be sharing some of the latest peer-reviewed, published research on the public and environmental health impacts of our food choices and how that links to our own personal health and well-being. If you want to have more hope for our world, if you want to have more sense of connection to how what you're doing really matters, and if you want the facts and the data to convince other people, that's what that's about. And then on Thursday, I'll be leading a workshop on revolutionizing your health, where we'll look at the latest research on food and health and how you can live a food revolution and the science of nutrition and what we're learning about supplements and food choices and studies and research so that you can really take care of your health and thrive while you're making a difference in the world.
Ice cream will be served. I just want to squeeze these guys. They're so smart. They're so good looking. It should be illegal to be mean. You are a behavioral neurologist / neuroscientist. Aisha, you're a vascular neurologist and research scientist. What do you guys do at dinner? You know what I mean? You're just talking brain. Is someone better than the other one? The Alzheimer's solution and the 30-day Alzheimer's solution. In case someone forgot the first book. Then I have the 30-day solution. Please tell us what you're going to be teaching this week.
I'm so excited to be here. We have several sessions. I'll be talking about evidence-based nutrition and brain health. We deal with a lot of horrible diseases, whether it's stroke, dementias, Alzheimer's disease, others. And I'll be talking about the latest science of nutrition. It can be very confusing. There's a lot of misinformation out there. So, and then I have a couple of cooking sessions as well because I'm also a chef. So I'll be showing the impact of food on brain health and wellness in general.
And I'll be, thank you so much. My focus will be on behavior. How do we actually apply these changes so that they stick? They become part of your character, part of your identity. That's one session. I think I have 4 sessions. And then the other session will be about optimizing cognitive activity around the 6 domains of cognition: memory, executive function, focus, and everything else. So we're excited about being part of this, and hopefully we will impart some of that to the huge crowd here. This is just remarkable. Sandy, amazing.
Thank you. I love you guys. Go to the You first adopted a plant-based diet in 1981 to improve your own health and to minimize. You're a longtime radio host, a pilot. You served as nutrition advisor to NASA's programs for space colonists on the moon and Mars. We gonna make it to Mars?
Has anything to do with it.
You have devoted your practice in your life to helping people stay out of hospitals and off of operating tables. You have written many books, numerous articles. You're a rock star here. Please tell us what you're going to be teaching this week.
Hi, everybody. Great to be back. I'm going to be giving 3 presentations. One is what I wish I learned in medical school about nutrition. We're going to talk in that presentation about actually how a plant-based diet reverses these diseases. How does it actually do it? If you understand that, it really motivates you to stay on the plant-based path. The second will be harvesting health, pains and gains. So we're going to be looking at some common problems and issues along the plant-based trail there that will give you some tips on overcoming them. And the third one is physician's eye, healer's heart, and it's how the physician looks at the world. And the purpose is to bring out the inner healer in all of you, because you all have a healer inside of you. And we want to bring that out so we can all go out and help heal this world. So I hope you'll join me. I think it'll be worthwhile of your time. Good evening.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Give it up for Neil Barnard. It says here you've written 19 books. Has it been more lately? Have you written more than 19 books lately? Maybe. What a show-off. Neil Barnard is a nutrition researcher and author, an adjunct associate professor at George Washington University, and in 1985 he established the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. Congress just for fun, and you've recently opened the Barnard Medical Center in Washington, D.C. Please tell us what you're going to be talking about this week.
Tomorrow morning we're going to be talking about power foods, meaning foods that cause weight loss. Then I think it's in the morning or early afternoon, about foods that modify our hormones, so you can actually control your hormones by what you eat. And then Monday morning we're going to talk about diabetes.
I wish I had more months. No, I'm just kidding. So lovely to see you, please. And he'll be speaking right after this. In fact, I've chewed up so much of your time, I apologize. But Dr. Neal is going to be speaking right after we're done here. How are you? So cute, so funny, so nerdy. It's like nerd hot. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you all for being here. When I first, 55 years ago, I went to a cooking class in Manhattan, and I was probably a little high at the time. maybe. And it changed my life. From that night on, 100%, I got into macrobiotics, and I've been 55 years later. I've raised 5 children this way, and 9 grandchildren now. And when my mother said to me at the time, "What are you doing to have kids? This diet, this stuff is crazy, the lifestyle you're into." And my answer was then and is now, it's because I want to have kids and because I want the world to be a better place. I want my children to grow up in a great, great way. So that's then and now, it's still how I do it. And what I found over the years, food is great. We all know food is great. But as you've seen here today, it's food, it's exercise, it's spiritual practice. I use it that it's, 1 + 1 + 1, it doesn't necessarily equal to 3. So combining these things, it's infinite what we can all create. And what we're all here doing today is not just creating it for ourselves, but to share it with everybody we come into contact with, whether family, friends, the world, because we're here, we're on the front lines here, trying to change this world. And what better place than to have all the support here from everybody here. So please, as we talked earlier, share stories and find out. You never know who you're going to talk to, and it's incredible. And if you haven't signed up, if you have a recovery story to share, don't be shy. Come track to me down about it, because it's pretty impactful when you share with other people. And you might have a neighbor, a relative, or a friend say, "I was on that cruise and I heard somebody who had stage 10 cancer," whatever it is, and recovered by changing into a plant-based diet. So that's what this is about, to try to help educate and spread the good word on it. And people over the years, I thought I was a pretty smart guy by doing this and doing other businesses I've done. But the smartest thing I do is surround myself with great people. And that's what I've been able to attract over the years: great teachers, great friends, and great audiences that are coming here now, like you're here now. So part of my thing, just my starting 55 years ago, I'm asking you, you have to have a good time, because I get a contact high from everybody. So it's your responsibility to have a good time this week. And then I'll be able to be smiling and say, okay, it was worthwhile. It's good that I'm doing it, and maybe I look forward to doing it for another 40 years. And I hope that you'll all join me. Thank you very much for being here.